So according to a new national poll, CBS put this one out just this morning, and it shows Donald Trump with a very commanding lead, 35%. Cruz, his closest rival in this version. A lot of polls, so get your brain wrapped around these numbers this morning. He's at 18%.
Right you are. The Wall Street Journal NBC poll, though, out last night, showing Ted Cruz in the lead at 28%, followed very closely by Donald Trump at 26%. Cruz is claiming success. Trump is saying not so fast.
For the first time in many months, there's a new national frontrunner on the Republican side. The sound you're hearing is the sound of screams coming from Washington, D.C. But what's happening nationally is indicative of the stakes in this race.
I have never done well in the Wall Street Journal poll. I think somebody at Wall Street Journal doesn't like me, but I never do well with the Wall Street Journal poll. So I don't know. They do these small samples, and I don't know exactly what it represents. But I am really honored by those poll results. Those are great poll results overall.
John Roberts is following the Trump campaign in Kiowa Island, South Carolina. So, John, what's the latest in the developments in this Trump-Cruz feud that we're watching?
Always interesting, Martha. Good morning to you. We're at the Turtle Point Golf Club, where Donald Trump will probably talk more about that on Kiowa Island, and not a golf club that Donald Trump owns, by the way. Tell you, Ted Cruz is having an awful lot of fun tweaking Donald Trump over the numbers in that new Wall Street Journal poll and Trump's threat of a lawsuit over an ad that the Cruz campaign has put out attacking Donald Trump. Trump's attorney yesterday sent Ted Cruz a cease and desist letter demanding that they take down an ad that suggests that Trump would appoint a liberal judge to replace Justice Antonin Scalia. Because that ad uses Trump's own words against him, Ted Cruz himself was happy to tell the Donald to go pound sand.
You know, I have to say to Mr. Trump, you have been threatening frivolous lawsuits for your entire adult life. Even in the annals of frivolous lawsuits, this takes the cake.
And further poking a finger into Trump's eye, Cruz said that he was going to put that ad, Martha, into high rotation on the airwaves of South Carolina up until Election Day.
All right, so there's that. We'll be watching that throughout the show and probably throughout the rest of the week at the very least. Also this, Marco Rubio got a big endorsement from the South Carolina governor, Nikki Haley. Everybody wanted that endorsement in that state, but he got it, John.
He did. It's a very important endorsement, too, and probably for the following reason. Jeb Bush had really wanted it, had been actively courting Nikki Haley, but Haley decided that she was going to go with Rubio, that he represented the type of president she wanted to have in the White House. But even as Rubio was praising Haley's endorsement, Donald Trump was tearing her down. Listen to this.
I'm so honored that she chose to join our team, and because she embodies for me everything that I want the Republican Party and the conservative movement to be about, everything that it is about.
First of all, she's very weak on illegal immigration. Very weak. She's very, very weak on illegal immigration. You can't have that. We need strong, strong immigration policies. We need to be strong. We can't go like we've gone before.
Now, Haley's endorsement, as I said, really is important here in the state of South Carolina, but how much does it really count for? If 2012 is any indication, it might not be worth all that much for Rubio, because she went for Mitt Romney in 2012. He lost to Newt Gingrich by 13 points.
Yeah.
Martha?
That's right. All right, John, thank you very much.